He was going north on his bike when he collided with a southbound car. There's still a lot of people in this area iffy about the effectiveness of solar energy, including officials in Cherokee County, Kansas, where board and county commissioners seem to be against a proposed 225-megawatt solar facility near Columbus. The company Clearwater Energy says its facility would bring in more than $50 million to the county over the lifespan of the project, which they say is entirely privately funded. Well, Missouri U.S. Senator Josh Hawley introducing a bill that would require the words "In God We Trust" to be displayed on all federal buildings. He says that America adopted that motto during the rise of godless communism. When you see news, call or text our tip line at 417-782-1310. For News Talk KZRG, I'm Ty Albright on KIX 102.5.
We'll see sunshine today with a slight chance of showers late in the afternoon. Highs nearing 87, partly cloudy. Lows in the mid-60s tonight. Sunshine and low 90s for Thursday. Hot on Friday. Sunshine, a high near 93.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radars just showing a few clouds over the 4 states.
62 in Galena, 63 in Pittsburgh, 65 in Joplin. To sign up for severe weather alerts, download the Zimmer Storm Center app.
Time now for the KIX Kids Pledge, being brought to you by Josh Meeker at Country Financial. And today we're featuring Carthage Mark Twain's kindergarten class.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Great job, guys. And if you'd like your kids to be on the KIX Kids Pledge, you can go to the KIX website, because there on the main page is a button you can hit that'll tell you how to upload your audio.
We're just 18 minutes away from your chance to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union secret sound.
$1,677.50 up for grabs if you can be caller number 5 and tell us what the sound is.
Here's Jordan Davis.
On KIX 102.5. I'm pretty sure I played that one the other day.
Yeah.
But I didn't change the date on it for some reason.
Morning, Christy. Morning, Megan.
Morning,
Good
everybody.
Morning, Major. We haven't seen you in 12 whole years.
What? Major's here?
Decided to grace us with his presence.
Yeah. What the heck?
Straighten your jacket a little bit. Sit up a little straighter.
We're under major review.
Get it? Get it? How's everyone doing this morning?
So Jim was just showing me what was it, the water park?
Water park simulator.
Water park simulator with queso, whatever.
Yeah.
It's very important when you go to the idea of watching someone else play a video game is pretty ridiculous to me.
You think so?
For the most part, yes. Just any old body watching them play a video game is pretty ridiculous, unless they're hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy is already funny. I can already tell he's hilarious. And then the guy I watch, he always does VR games.
Mm-hmm.
It's called I Am Krusty. And I don't know what he's got a British accent, I think, or at least he affectates one all the time.
Yeah.
And he's so over the top, and I swear he does crack or something, but it's crazy. He does these VRs where he'll go and interact with characters in the game, and they just sit there lifeless,
Right.
It's hilarious. I don't know. I don't think I could do that.
Morning, John.
I don't know.
Live stream me playing games?
Yeah.
Oh, I bet you could.
I've done, Lauren had VR Star Wars, and I was already interacting with the characters, with my, talking to them and stuff. Why won't he respond?
Mm-hmm. I've never done VR before. Is it as disorienting as it would seem?
No, it's very realistic. It's insane how immersive. You totally forget. You see people crash into stuff and we think,
Right.
oh, come on. That's not real. You knew where that was. No, you totally forget.
Mm-hmm.
You are there. And I think we have so much media that we consume that is of that, animated 3D world. But the Star Wars stuff looks so real. I mean, I was getting right up to Darth Vader and looking at I get lost in minutia.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, look at the stars over here, or
That's
look at
very
this
you,
control
yes.
panel. I nerd out on all the technical things. There's so much to see in a VR world. It's crazy. And it is very realistic.
What are the platforms? What can you play VR on? Like, did they buy something special for it?
Facebook had theirs, Meta had theirs, but I think
That was short-lived, wasn't it?
Oculus has lost its support.
Yeah.
So I think that's over with now. You can still buy them, and I think you can still use them, but it's a dead-end street.
Right.
What else has them? Then PlayStation has theirs.
Morning, Bryson.
I don't know if Xbox has a VR system or not.
I don't know. We're PlayStation in my house.
Yeah. I've got an Xbox.
Yeah.
Most people don't realize I have an Xbox sitting right there in my entertainment center. Never use it. My daughter got it for me for Christmas one year. 3-4 times I think we played on it. And I've had it 3 or 4 years. It's got the whole imaging system and everything. And
You're more of a PC guy when you game.
yeah,
though.
I really am. For one thing, we watch TV on the TV where the Xbox is. So there's hardly, and it's a process to set it up. You have to be intentional about it. If I'm going to play video games, it's going to be on a PC. And there's so much more I feel like you can do on the PC.
Yeah. Morning, Bryson. Yeah, see, Major knows Queso. He says the Goob Lagoon. That's what Queso calls his water park. It's a water park simulator.
I had never seen that until she showed me, but I think I know what I'm doing later.
I made him fast forward to where Queso was like mopping up puddles
And pushing them off into the pool. Yeah,
It was so good.
that's good.
I haven't fully watched his latest episode yet, but that's the one we were peeking at.
Krusty kills all of his, so
He kills all the people?
Yeah, he will he'll talk to him and rant at him, and then he'll stab him, and then he'll try to hide the body, and stuff. It just insane. I mean, he'll spend an hour or more doing all this interaction, and just totally blowing the objectivity out of the game out.
The other thing that I was watching last night was this guy in GTA 5. He was pretending to be a deer. And so he would walk into the middle of the road in front of these cars. And so they would stop really quick. And then he would really quickly climb into their car and like shove them out and like hijack their car from them and then turn around and run them over. And he did this over and over and over.
Did the cops come after him?
No, he's a deer. What are they going to do about the deer?
What do you mean he pretends to be a deer? He puts on a
Like,
deer.
the character is the deer.
Is a deer.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was hilarious. Megan says, we got water. Only took them 15 minutes to fix. It was a loose connection.
Okay. Good
Thank
deal.
Goodness.
Yeah. I couldn't believe that your well would have been at issue.
Yeah. How you doing, Bryson?
So I did hear from the doctor yesterday.
Finally called.
It was not the chew out session that I thought it was going to be.
Oh, that's good.
I talked with his wife, who is the charge nurse there, and she's also a nutritionist. She's an RN. And she said, you just got to change your diet. She says, no, you don't need to be on medication. She goes, it's not. And I told her, I said, we've already gone through and changed everything, what we're fixing, what we're eating. She goes, well, you don't have to go that extreme with it. She goes, you're really not that bad. And I was like, it sure looked like I was.
Yeah.
I told her, I was like, are you sure? KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 709.
Sunshine, then a slight chance of showers late in the afternoon. Highs nearing 87. It is 65 in Joplin.
We'll give you a look at the weather forecast in about 15 minutes and your chance to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sounds in only 11 minutes.
$1,677.50 up for grabs if you can be caller number 5 at 720 and tell us what the secret sound is.
Here's Lady A.
And the 4 states #1 for cash.
KIX 102.5.
Also, I just realized my hair is too tall.
She said the slightly bigger.
Adults, because that was what we were talking about the other day, how it's like jaundice in babies.
Yeah.
But what is it in adults?
In adults, it means that your liver is not processing the toxins. It's too much coming in, and it's not as effective. She goes, as we get older, the liver loses its ability to process those toxins as well. So she goes, you need to eliminate. She said, I'll be honest, you're not a big drinker. She goes, you don't do a lot of, you're not on prescription medication. You're not taking a lot of stuff. She goes, I'm like positive that this is the processed food you're eating. Mm-hmm. She goes, a lot of the preservatives and stuff the liver has to process all of that, and it's toxic. She said, you need to be eating whole foods, vegetables, stuff, right out of the garden. Don't be buying stuff that's in cans or that's already processed. Lean meats. She said, you don't have to eliminate steak. She said, just make sure it's mostly lean. You can have hamburgers. You can have hamburger buns. She said, you can have cheese with moderation.
Right.
But it needs to be not processed cheese. It needs to be the good stuff.
Right.
And I said, the expensive stuff. She goes, yeah. And I said, or I could just go out in the yard and just eat grass. And she goes, you could do that.
It's like, yep, you could do that
Yeah,
too.
but I'm still, I told her, I said, no, I'm going pretty extreme. She goes, I figured you would. She said, how about this? How about you come back in 3 months? We check it after you've done all this. And she
that's
said,
not that bad.
Because I'm sure. So she said, I'm sure you'll change. So I've always taken NyQuil at night, which that's just one more thing added in that your liver has to process. Acetaminophen, Tylenol, and ibuprofen. Really bad for your liver. Really, really bad.
Yeah.
But I always take that to be able to sleep. So last night I tried to not take it to go to sleep.
How'd that go?
At 12:30, I got up and took some. I had
You're like, I can't
massive
do it.
headache laying in bed for one thing,
no.
and I'm sitting there wide awake. I took it. I went to sleep. So, I don't know.
He is doing that on purpose, right? It's not just me. What do you mean, Major? Doing what on purpose? Which he?
What? What are you talking about?
So what'd you have for dinner last night then? With your new information from the nurse, what'd you have?
Mesquite chicken.
You didn't even like chicken.
Grilled. No, I hate chicken. But I've been eating chicken for the past 3 days. Mesquite chicken and vegetables. Mixed vegetables.
Doesn't sound bad.
Wasn't great. Had a yogurt bar. Yasso yogurt. Did I? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. What did I have for? Oh, watermelon. Which I was going to bring you some of this yellow watermelon that we have. Bright yellow. Have you ever
can't
seen
believe that you're still testing the watermelon out after what happened.
No, that was the other watermelon. This, and I only had 2 pieces. So.
Oh, okay.
But started in on this on Sunday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you go out and you come back in, that seems to fix any issues that folks have with audio.
Morning, Bryson.
I kind of think I like this duet between Riley Green and Ella Langley more than You Look Like You Love Me.
Oh, much more.
They've got their new one. I say new. It's new to radio. Don't mind if I do. But I think I like this one more than You Look Like You Love Me. The reset worked. Good. Major, how you been? You've been gone for so long. Bryson says it's no shepherd's pie and cheese sticks, though.
Right? Man, that's crazy that Bryson knows what my menu, what my favorite meal is. Oh, man. It wasn't cheese sticks. It was breadsticks filled with mozzarella cheese. So they make those long breadsticks, and inside them is just loads of mozzarella cheese.
Sounds so good.
And they're buttery, and when you cook them in the air fryer, they're crunchy on the outside, and then you get to that cheese in the middle. Oh, and I love that. And then the Marie Callender's shepherd's pie is pretty amazing. And
I'm
you
sure
can
the sodium
cook it
is
like
like
5 minutes, the whole deal in 5 minutes, So that was so easy for me. I've got something to go play for or something to go do. I can just pop that in the microwave, put that in the air fryer. They both get done about the same time. Eat it, and it's like lava on your mouth because it will scorch it. But
Of course. But it's happy lava.
was so good. But I'm sure, especially the Marie Callender's, that's processed like through the roof.
Yeah.
Potato. There's hamburger in there, all the vegetables
But there's
and stuff.
veggies. I mean, it evens out kind of, right?
Gravy, yeah, it's not good for you.
Gravy.
It's not good for you. You know it's not. Anything that good is not good for you. And then that humongous, my wife would make me using 2 eggs, an omelet loaded with mushrooms, veggies, but mozzarella cheese that thick on it. I mean, you have to slice it, And then 2 pieces of sausage and 2 pieces of hash brown and 2 pieces of toast with apple butter on it. That's my favorite meal, seconded by the I can't have none of that. Can't have it no more.
Moderation and
So-
maybe less cheese and just one
Yeah.
sausage. And
Yeah, no. I said once a week I'll do that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do. So Saturday, my day off, I will have that for breakfast, and I will be happy once a week. The
Yeah,
rest
I
of the
think
time,
that's
I'll
fine.
be bitter as all anger.
How do you feel about the Olive Garden breadsticks?
They're okay. They'd be
Really?
better if they were filled with mozzarella cheese. Yeah, they're okay. I mean, they're all right. They're not as good as these.
So back when I could have gluten, I distinctly remember.
What happened to change that?
I don't know. I just started having issues when I was like 10. It was crazy. But back when I could eat them, I remember loving them. They were so good. And then I had a conversation with a coworker yesterday, and him and his wife went and had lunch at Olive Garden, and he was like, "They're just fine."
Yeah, they're KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country.
It's Morgan Wallen on KIX.
Yeah, me neither, Major. I can't believe nobody's won it yet. I mean, and we've even had hints.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy drops a lot of balls.
Okay.
That's what happens when you get so old, Major.
Anyway. See, Randy, that's what happens when you get old, Riley just said. There you go.
Right?
But yeah, so my coworker was like, "They're just okay." And I was like, "What?" Back in my day, I remember being like, "Oh, those things are so good." That was like the pinnacle of going to Olive Garden
Well,
was
the
to get the
breadsticks.
stupid breadsticks.
But the breadsticks by themselves are just kind of meh. They are good with the lasagna. They're good with the spaghetti. They're good with the Alfredo. You know, they're like a perfect counterpoint to those. I still argue that these cheese-filled breadsticks would be so much better. Because you remember the thing about the Olive Garden breadsticks is they're like a little flaky on the outside, but real chewy in the middle and everything. That's these. Imagine that filled with mozzarella cheese.
I mean, that sounds good.
I could eat these breadsticks, the ones that I'm talking about, by themselves all day long. All day long.
Morning's the rah-rah.
Christina, one's calling right now. You could get through. Of course, we won't let you guess, but I mean,
But you'd get through.
yeah.
Morning, Kayla.
But I'm going to miss those. You know, I think part of it, though, was I have braced my brain for the fact that this was coming. I knew it was coming. For the past year or two, I've been like, well, I'm just going to ride this horse as long as I can. And when I get unhealthy and my body starts giving me signs that's it, then I will no longer be able to do that. So when it happened, I'm like, all right. I was ready for that. And so I have shifted gears. I have not eaten lunch or breakfast one time this week, which is typical. Breakfast usually, but even lunch, I'm not
Why are you
eating.
skipping meals, though?
Because I'm not hungry. And kind of once I get my brain shifted gears, then I'm like, okay, this is the hard thing is getting your brain to shift gears.
Megan, she said they look good in the trash can. I like rolls better than sticks.
Not the crunchy sticks, Megan. No, don't misunderstand. These are the texture.
They've got to be like soft.
Yeah,
on the
they're
inside,
soft.
you
They're
know?
the texture and taste and feel kind of like rolls. They're just long. They're fat. I mean, the ones that I'm talking about are like this big around and about that long.
This is what I miss about gluten. It's because a lot of gluten-free stuff does not have the fluffy aspect because we don't have the binder in it. And so
I got
everything
your
that you
binder.
want is like crispy and they're it's too much.
Crusty. It's like eating cardboard.
Yeah.
Now, I did have one of my favorite thing is Ritz crackers with cheese, and Ritz are horrible for you. They are one of the most processed foods that is probably on the market.
More butter.
So I had to get wheat thins.
Oh. That's less exciting.
Yeah. I haven't eaten them yet. They're in the cabinet, but
Tina says Texas Roadhouse rolls are her favorite.
those are good. They're really sweet. Love them. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 719.
Sunshine today, maybe some rain late in the afternoon with highs in the mid-80s. It is 65 in Joplin.
We're going to win some money.
I hope we're going to give it away. We've got a lot of cash to give away.
I can't believe we've not had a winner yet either. I mean, $1,677.50 is up for grabs right now with the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound.
And we've even had hints over on the KIX app before.
Yeah.
2 hints on the KIX app.
So it's up to you now. All you have to do is be caller number 5 at 623-1025 and tell us what this sound is, and you win all the cash.
Caller number 5, 623-1025 to guess and win.
From the 4 states #1 for cash. Hi there, Morning Kicks.
Caller number 1, keep trying.
Hi, Morning Kicks.
Caller number 2, keep trying.
Hi, Morning Kicks.
Caller number 3, keep trying.
Hi there, Morning Kicks.
Caller number 4, keep trying.
Hi, Morning Kicks. Who is this?
Joe,
Joe, where you from?
Parsons.
Joe from Parsons.
You are caller number 5.
Yeah, Joe. All right, man. We've got $1,677.50.
And we'd love to give it to you, Joe, if you can tell us, what is this sound?
Is it aluminum cans?
He says aluminum cans.
For $1,677.50. That is not it.
All right.
We're going to put another $25 in the jackpot, Joe, making it $1,702.50.
And give you another chance to get some win tomorrow morning at 7:20.
Thank you.
Noun and verb.
Really? Really? Well, how many times has
I know,
aluminum
I
cans
know.
been guessed?
Mm-hmm.
Help me, Rhonda.
But there's got to be a thing doing a thing.
Yeah, and it's got to be a thing doing a thing, always.
You can't just say, like, pickle.
So, Joe just got here, and that's okay. That's okay.
That's okay.
He's working through the same process that all of you had to work out at one point or another. We expect everybody to be on the same level as all we are, but
Right.
yeah, it ain't happening. Obviously,
Sarah says, I had to leave work early yesterday with a massive headache. It's possible I had a concussion. Oh, my gosh. Did you go to the doctor, Sarah?
because she banged her head on that shelf. Remember?
Yeah.
Okay, I've had over 16 concussions.
Oh, well, that explains a lot. Jeez.
Shut your mouth. Shut your
Now
mouth.
I get it. Okay.
Okay, and I know the symptoms of a concussion without you having to go to the doctor. So, and for one thing, you've gone 24 hours. You're safe. You're out of the zone. Did you have a nosebleed? Were you drowsy? Were you sleepy? Did you have any double vision?
La.
Did you do that? No. When you went to the bathroom.
Oh, we're getting real personal this morning.
Number 2.
When you number 2.
Did you have head pressure when you pushed? You know, like
Interesting.
headache.
This is the most painful
So
poop
these
ever.
are all symptoms of a concussion, and that's all they can do. They do not x-ray you with a concussion or anything like that. They just ask you these questions, and then they assess.
Yeah. Sarah says no.
Okay, well then, chances are you didn't have a concussion.
Are you feeling better today, Sarah?
Well, I'm sure it's sore.
Thank you, Major.
I've had some where there was bleeding even under it, and it would drain down onto my face, and
Ooh,
my face
gosh.
would be black, from fighting. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for cash.
Looking for caller number 5 to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union secret sound.
Joe from Parsons.
You are caller number 5.
Yeah, Joe.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
man. We've got $1,677.50.
And we'd love to give it to you, Joe, if you can tell us, what is this sound?
Is it aluminum cans?
He says aluminum cans.
For $1,677.50. That is not it.
All right.
We're going to put another $25 in the jackpot, Joe, making it $1,702.50.
And give you another chance to get some win tomorrow morning at 7:20.
Thank you.
He was not Jackpot Joe.
She's
Hi there, Morning Kicks.
Hey there. Is this the guess for the sound?
It's the right number, but we've already had our 5th caller. The good news is, though, they got it wrong. So there's $1,702.50 in there, and you've got another chance tomorrow.
Oh, I see. All right. Well, we'll try again then.
Thanks. Hi there, Morning Kicks.
Hey, the hints for the secret sound, do they go way out for a certain amount of time?
Yes, they
Yep.
did. So what we did is we'd put them on the app for the entire weekend and let everybody know about it that weekend. It was 3 or 4 weeks ago that we did the last one. And once they're gone, they're gone. So that's why you've got to make sure the app is on your phone. It would even pop up on your phone and let you know the hint. You didn't have to go look for it or anything.
Yeah, I've seen the first one, but I was in the hospital on the second one. So I
Oh,
didn't know.
man. Yeah, but keep watching because there could be some more. I mean, there is a very strong chance that we will give more hints.
All righty, I appreciate it.
Thanks.
Sarah says, still a little bit of a headache. I think it just caused a migraine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sounds like it.
And migraines suck. What's that, Bryson? He says, circle, circle, clink, clink.
So, I mean, do you know
Morning,
what a
Rudy.
concussion is? A lot of people think a concussion means that the skull is cracked or broken but what it is it's a form of traumatic brain injury where it disrupts the normal function of the brain.
Isn't it pressure on the brain?
Not just, it's a jarring of the brain within its cavity. This says, mild traumatic brain injury caused by a bump, blow, or jolt to the head that disrupts the normal function of the brain. There you go.
Oh, Sarah.
Yep. Goodness. Yep.
Ouch.
She's got the black eye. That's a shiner.
Mm-hmm.
I do that so much, banging my head on stuff. And it seems like it's more obvious because I'm bald, but
Your head's been through it, though. You also cut your head when you're shaving.
I have got scars all over.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane the amount of
You know what I think would really help? Is when you're
hat.
yeah, that too. When you're walking around, if you actually had your eyes open so you wouldn't just run into things.
Yeah, that would
a
help.
lot.
Shut up. They were talking the other day. We were backstage waiting to go out, and I forget who it was, but some of the vocalists, they were talking about, I don't know what they were talking about. I kind of walked in on the conversation. They were talking about someone shaving their head, and they said, but you've got to have the right kind of shape to your head to be able to do that.
Absolutely, yeah.
They were talking about this person did not. And they said, like Randy, he's got a nice shaped head.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that my head would look right bald until after I had done it. And they were all very complimentary. Yeah, he does. He's got like the perfect shaped head for a bald head and everything. I was like, oh, well, that's very nice. And I said, the thing I hate is the neck wrinkle.
Oh, yeah.
And the keyboard player said, yes, but your headphone cable that I wear, my in-ear cable, fits right in that. And she said, and one of the other keyboard players said, I have noticed that. It just sits in there so perfectly. She goes, I got to be honest, there's been many a day, because I stand right in front of the keyboard players.
Yeah.
She goes, I've stared at that many times thinking, is it stuck in there? And I'm like, okay, this turned from a compliment.
Thanks, wait.
Because look at this. Look, this thing. I hate
Right there?
that.
Yeah.
It's like my neck muscle right there. It's not fat. It's neck muscle that is up against that. So I guess I need to quit whatever it is that I do.
I would think you get Botox or something to kind of, or filler to kind of smooth it out.
No, you'd have to remove this part. It's this. I'm thick-necked.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it drives me crazy. So, anyway, my in-ear sets right there, and they think, she's like, I always just assumed it was stuck there. I'm like,
It was stuck there. That's hilarious.
are you calling me a fat neck or a fat head? Or does not, Jimmy. My ears are not big, Jimmy. Just you
Morning,
need to,
Jared.
She's been doing this for the past 2 or 3 days. She's been on an ear kick. You need to move on. It's not a thing.
And did she go to Goob Lagoon or something? That's right, Major. Oh my gosh. When Queso tased that lady across the street and the ambulance or like the paramedic came to get her, and then he tased the paramedic and they're both just laying on the ground like this and they're not moving, I died.
You really need
It
to
was
watch
so
I Am
funny.
Krusty.
Yeah.
You both really do. You will love I Am Krusty. He's like, from what I saw in Queso, he's like times 10.
Yeah.
I think you'll like him. I've gotten stuck watching him for half an hour as much. Oh, finally, they're sending my order.
What order?
My
Buy
Harry's.
something?
No, it's my subscription.
Oh, your razors?
Yeah. More scalp cutting devices.
Great. Just what you need.
Thank goodness. So I watched another Netflix documentary again last night. Thanks a lot, you guys.
You want to roll now?
Seems like, especially when there's nothing else on. I specifically went through looking for this one, and I watched Amy Bradley is Missing.
I don't know what that one
So
is.
the Amy Bradley story was the story about a girl who was on a Royal Caribbean cruise with her parents and her brother. in the Caribbean. They were around Aruba and Barbados and those islands, down around there. And one night after they'd had their formal dinner, her and her brother go to the dance club and everything on the cruise ship, and they're dancing and everything. And the parents go back to their room, go to bed. Later, her and her brother go back to the room, and they sit out on the balcony for a while talking. And then he goes to bed, leaves her out there. The dad wakes up at around 3 or 4 in the morning, sees her feet out there on the, the recliner on the balcony, and it's like, all right, well, she's enjoying the view and the sea breezes and everything. The next morning they get up, she's not there. The door was shut when he saw her sitting out there. The next morning the door's kind of open about 14 inches. Her shoes are out there. Her outer layer shirt is laying out there. She's gone. They never see her again.
How old was she?
She was 23.
Oh, okay.
23 or 24.
Like
yeah, no.
Okay.
And this was 27 years ago.
And they have no idea.
Well, they do have. So she has been spotted 3 different times. People have had interactions with a woman who said, my name is Amy. I was kidnapped so many years ago. I'm from West Virginia. Amy told him her name is, and that she's being held against her will and forced to work in the sex trade.
Oh my gosh.
Down there. Nobody's ever been able to find her or ever even proved that those claims, the interactions that the people said, these are people that had nothing to gain by this or no.
Right.
And then I guess it was about 10 years after she had been missing, somebody brought them a picture from a website, and it was from a prostitution website, which these exist, down in these island chains and stuff outside the U.S., where you could go on and actually book a date, whatever, with one of these prostitutes. And they found this picture of this girl, and I mean, these are pretty salacious images. But they took it to the FBI. The FBI did, and the the case is still open with the FBI, her case. The parents still haven't given up hope of finding her. They did facial recognition, and it was like 95% match. They went through and showed all the places that they matched with her face. And it was horrible, the pictures. I mean, what she was having to do,
Right.
the posing and everything. But it was a crazy, crazy story. And it reminded me, I'm actually listening to an audiobook right now that is called, I can't remember what the name of it is. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Audible. It's called White Cargo by Stuart Woods. That is very similar to this. This guy is on him and his family, he's a rich guy. They're on a sloop, and they're sailing all down around the west coast of South America and the Caribbean, the Panama and all of that. And these guys come on board his ship, shoot him in the chest with a .410 shotgun, and rape and kill his wife and and kill his daughter. He thinks when he wakes up, the ship is sinking, and he has activated his beacon, and the Coast Guard gets there and rescues him before he drowns. And KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Well, summer's officially over, right? I mean, we're back into football, back into fall, school.
Officially over.
I think so.
And we're going to salute the people who keep reminding you of that fact right after Lainey Wilson.
On KIX 102.5.
So, he's rescued, but the ship goes down. The bodies are lost and everything. And he's recovering. .410 shotgun, unless shot right in the head or something, wouldn't probably kill you. It would did serious damage to this guy. And then months later, while he's struggling through losing his wife and his daughter and all of this, and even contemplating suicide, TikTok shop, he gets a phone call in the middle of the night, and it's his daughter saying, "Daddy."
Oh, gosh.
And then there's a scuffling noise, yelling, and then the phone is hung up.
Oh, that's scary.
And the rest of the story, and this is a fictional story of him going and looking for her and, trying to find her in Colombia and in Cartagena and Bogota and all these areas down there.
So for Amy's story, where's the documentary at?
It's on Netflix.
Okay.
It's 3 episodes, so you can watch it in an evening really, really easily. It's a lot of conjecture, and once again, Netflix just totally fails, I feel like, at the very last episode. It's just a whole bunch of rehashing. You can watch the first 2 episodes and be done.
Morning, Gary Crow. So what do they think happened? I mean, if she was out on the balcony, it's a private room, right?
There are 3 different theories that the FBI has. One, that she committed suicide.
Mm-hmm.
But based on letters, she was sending postcards home to her girlfriend. She was gay. She just bought a dog, just started in a new job, all these things. She had been having a blast, as is evidenced by all of the postcards she was sending home, taking tons of pictures and everything. That's not believed to be very valid, okay? And number 2, she fell. And there is, she had conversations with the older guy in the room next door around the balcony, and some people think maybe she was going to climb around, to go over there and hang out with him or something. Although he denies that he even talked to her. She had been dancing with a bass player that was in the band that was from Granada. And there's a whole bunch of suspicious stuff around that storyline, because she was supposedly seen later that night after her and her brother would have gone back to the room. One eyewitness said that she thought she saw her with the bass player going somewhere on the ship. And she was a very smaller girl, could have easily drugged her and packed her in a suitcase and gotten her off the ship, and taken her. But she was spotted. That was in Aruba, I believe. And then Barbados is where she was spotted later. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Sunshine today, maybe some rain late in the afternoon with highs in the mid-80s. It is 65 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast in about 25 minutes. So we're also getting you signed up for John Party tickets. He's going to be in concert at the Walmart Amp on September 26th.
So text the word tickets to 417-623-1025 to get entered to win.
And we'll find out who the winner is at 7:50.
And in the next hour, we want to hear about the old or outdated thing that you still use.
Yeah, last week we talked about the thing that you no longer use.
So like a pager, I guess.
Yeah, but now we want to know, what is that old outdated thing that you do still use and still swear by?
Like my husband still uses an alarm clock, not his phone.
Even though there are better options available, you still swear by this thing.
623-1025 to call or text and tell us about the old or outdated thing that you still use.
But can we just for a moment point out that summer is not over yet?
What are you talking about? Summer is over. Football is back. School's back on. It's September. Pumpkin spice is back. It is fall.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, highs into the mid-90s.
I don't want to talk about that.
Mid-90s for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Summer is not over yet.
Okay, so it's going to be a little bit of a spicy start to fall. I'll take that.
Can we just maybe pay homage or at least salute the person that keeps saying, well, I guess summer's over.
Well, I think we ought to.
Guess summer's over, as the real American heroes that they are.
Real American heroes.
Today, we salute you, person who won't stop saying summer's over.
Person who won't stop saying summer's over.
It's September. We all knew it was coming. Yet you need to bring us all down by repeatedly telling us the warm weather and fun in the sun will soon come to an end.
You get off on giving bad news.
Yeah, you
Are
do.
we going to save money on air conditioning too?
Thanks for reminding us the leaves will change.
So as your coworkers get ready to leave and you tell them, I hope you brought a jacket, don't be angry at them, because they have to deal with you. You one-note farmer's almanac. You're the person who won't stop saying summer's
A
over.
real American hero.
Is Christmas coming soon too?
I mean, December is like 3 months away.
Shut up. Hi there, Morning KIX.
Oh, it's got to be the Garmin.
The Garmin.
Oh, do you still use one?
use a Garmin? Hello? Are you?
Right here. It's got to be the Garmin.
Do you still use a Garmin?
I don't use one. I have two in my truck. I'm a local delivery driver, and I have over 2,000 pins.
Okay.
Wow.
I've got, but
So
got to be the Garmin.
it's just because he's not migrated those pins over to Google Maps or
Right.
Waze. Let me tell you, Waze is so much better than Garmin ever was. You need to at least try it. If I can convince you, huh?
I'm just an old guy. I'm just an old man.
So is Randy, and Waze still works for him.
Shut your mouth. I'm not as old as he is.
That's
Maybe
what
I
you
am.
think.
I really think if you try Waze, you'd be like, oh, why did I wait so long to switch? I used to have a Garmin, and I had a TomTom, and these are so much better. Do you still get updates for your Garmin?
Not lately, but I think I need to.
Yeah.
Breaker just to set off.
You're going to do like that guy that we had on the Y'all Ain't Gonna Believe This news story this morning and drive off into the Grand Canyon
Yeah.
someday.
Right. I would. I just follow the Garmin.
Wow.
We'll take it everywhere.
Thanks for calling.
Have a great day.
It's
I don't know what
Whatever
it says.
that. I don't either. Stupid. And well, you need new Bluetooth too.
So you in the Real American Hero we just played, they were talking about the Farmer's Almanac.
Yeah.
And didn't you say something about the Farmer's Almanac?
Farmer's Almanac has released their predictions for what the winter is going to be like. I've actually got the
For this
map.
year?
Yeah, you want to see it?
Yeah.
What the map looks like here. So I feel like, should I pull this up and show this to them?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what is stupid? If I can get that to do that. Here, I'll show you guys what they're saying for Farmer's Almanac. Give me a minute.
As long as it's not really terrible
Papa.
weather when I need to go to the hospital and have my baby. That's my one fear with having a winter baby.
Okay, if I can get this. Wow, every single thing you click on anymore has a pop-up.
That's annoying.
It is so annoying. This is IT guys doing this. They're totally ignoring user experience. And I don't know why they put a tracking bar if they're not going to let you track. This is so stupid. Oh my god.
You just got to watch the ad. Just watch the ad.
No, here it is. This is what I was
Oh.
looking for, was the graphic.
You had to scroll.
So this is what the Farmer's Almanac is saying our winter is going to be like. Mild and dry
Oh.
with little, if any, snowfall.
Oh.
But you can see over in this area where it says mild and wet, that'll be rain. Cold and dry. Cold and snowy only in these areas. So the white areas are where it's going to be cold and snowy. For Missouri and most of the Midwest, they say mild and dry. Yay. Thank you.
I want a white Christmas.
Well, you can get over it. Move to Rhode Island then. Or North Carolina. There you go.
Mild and
What a
dry.
great idea. Move to North Carolina.
I want a winter that feels like a winter, though.
Well, this one apparently is not going to. According to the Farmer's Almanac, if you put any belief in that,
Right.
or if you put any credence on it,
Is it because our summer wasn't really intense?
that's what. Now, traditionally, really hot summers mean really
What are we doing? Gotta
snowy,
call the
cold winters. Mild summers, mild, wet summers mean mild, dry winters.
Mm-hmm.
Usually. Oh, yeah, we got to call our winter, don't we?
Oh, my
also,
gosh. Oh, my gosh. Amy says she still uses an atlas on road trips because it has all the notes over the years of the good roads and bad roads and better routes.
but stuff changes.
Right.
I mean, as much road work as goes on. I mean, could you imagine trying to drive through Texas? As much road work goes on there, you could never find your way around. Also, daylight saving ends earlier this year.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. What a jip. I think that is a mistake, and I think we're being cheated.
So when does that happen?
It ends, is it 2 days earlier this year?
Okay. You made it sound like it was going to be like something crazy.
Well, except for, we're losing 2 days of daylight saving time, which is summer nice time, to go into misery. The 1 hour clock shift is set for 2 a.m. Sunday, November 2nd, slightly earlier than average because the trigger for the change, the first Sunday in November, falls almost as early as it possibly could this year. That's why. So it's just stupid. It's a stupid concept. It's a stupid idea. And now they're even taking more of the good time away from us. Right, Tina? I know.
All right, we got our winner.
Okay, it's time to call the winner. Hey, Terry, how's it going?
Not too bad. How are you?
Good. Hey, I want to ask, how bad do you really want to go see John Party? I mean, I know you got signed up, by texting in the word tickets to get signed up to go see him. But how bad do you really want to go see him?
Are you talking like scale of 1 to 10?
Bad.
Yeah.
It would be awesome.
On a scale of 1 to 10, where is this?
Oh, probably a 15.
A 15. I mean, that's a lot. That's a huge want to go see John Party.
I think we need to address this right now, don't we?
Well, I think we gotta give her the
almost like
tickets.
she's got a John Party emergency. Congratulations, you've won them.
You're going to go see him. You're going to go see him at the Walmart Amp on September 26th.
Awesome.
Just tell us who's the fourth.
My day.
Just tell us who's the Four States concert connection, Terry.
612.5.
All right,
Yay,
we got to get a
Terry.
little information from you here.
Okay.
All right. Can I get your birthday, please? And the last thing I need is your address, please. And where's that at?
Afton,
What's the zip code there?
74331.
All right, Terry. So these tickets are going to be emailed to you from national@zrimarketing.com. If you don't have them by Friday at noon, you can call our clearance office at 624-1025, and they will make sure that you get your tickets. Just make sure to double check your spam folder first because we send them all out at once, and sometimes that'll flag them as spam.
Okay. Perfect.
Congratulations, Terry.
Enjoy the show.
Thank you. That's awesome.
Have a great day.
Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
Congratulations,
Absolutely.
you've won them. The emergency.
It's Sarah Hoo-ha. Good morning.
Rahuha. See?
It's good to see you again.
Absolutely.
Welcome back, Megan. Tina says that's so weird because North Carolina never gets snow.
Yeah, I mentioned that.
Woo! That is freaking awesome.
You're gonna go.
That is freaking awesome.
You're gonna go.
Freaking awesome.
You're gonna go see him at the Walmart Amp.
Awesome.
Just tell us who's
Amazing.
the...
Amazing. You made my day. Amazing. Awesome. You made my day. You made my day.
Just tell us who... Oh, my stupid ears. We're on day 5 with no hearing in my left ear.
Still.
I still have that. You'll see me go all the time. I'm trying unconsciously. I guess you think at some point I'd just become used to it and be like,
Right.
oh, well, I'm just deaf in my left ear now.
That's just your life now.
And the weird thing is, I was explaining this to Jen the other day. I hear like outside sources fine. When I put my headphones on, it doesn't feel like it's all over here or anything. It's when I talk, I hear like I've got my finger stuck in my ear.
That's so strange.
Drives me crazy. It will not dissipate or drain.
Christy wants to know if next week we're doing Silver Dollar City tickets.
Yes.
No.
Christy, I'm sorry.
Man,
No.
he giveth and taketh away.
Yeah, no, it's the week after that we're doing Silver Dollar City tickets. Next week, we're doing Brothers Osborne tickets for the show coming to Buffalo Run Casino and Resort.
But not just tickets, though. Hold on.
We've got a VIP package that we're going to start getting you signed up for Friday evening on the KIX app. That includes hotel stay at Buffalo Run and $100 for dinner the night of the show and VIP 4-pack of VIP tickets. So that whole thing you can get signed up for on the KIX app starting Friday evening all week long. We'll announce the winners on Friday morning at about 7:35 before we do Jen's Movie Rehab. But we're also going to be giving away tickets throughout the week, text to win. So, yeah, we've got your chance to win these. Everything is happening on September 26th.
Yeah, it is. Jump parties that day.
The local show that's going on here at Route 66 with Craig Morgan's that day.
Brothers Osborne is that
Brothers
day.
Osborne's that day. Is that not also... That's the Guilty by Association truck show is that weekend.
Oh, is it?
The truck convoy is that night.
Holy cow.
Yeah, it's...
Oh, yeah, it is. It's that weekend.
Colin Ray will be in concert downtown for free. Everything. Everybody apparently didn't check everyone else's calendar. Yeah. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 7:52.
Sunshine, then a slight chance of showers today. Highs in the mid-80s. It is 65 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast along with 4 states news in just 8 minutes.
And in the next hour, we want to know, what is the old or outdated thing that you still use?
Had somebody call a while ago and said a Garmin, which just blows my mind that anybody would still have those. He said he has 2, apparently because one doesn't work well enough to...
I guess not.
With Waze and with Google Maps even, and all the GPS navigation that's available through your phone.
Why would you still use a Garmin? Does it even update with the road construction and what's new and the routes and things like that?
You have to manually take those, hook them into a computer, and update them that way.
Oh, no way.
The reason he said he used them is because he has certain pins of locations. He's got all these saved locations on there.
Right.
And it would be this big mess to migrate that all over.
And I get that, but it still could potentially lead you into a lake or something for a road that's not even there anymore.
My thing is, if you've already got them saved, don't you already know where those locations are and how to get there? Why do you need a map to get me? If I go somewhere once, then I know how to get there after that.
Not everyone has that skill. You know how I am when it comes to driving, Randy.
Yeah,
I do not have that skill.
She still gets lost on her way to work, and she's been here 3 years.
Yeah, so what does that tell you about me?
So what is the older, outdated thing that you still use?
623-1025 to call or text.
But we've been getting you signed up for John Party tickets. He's going to be at the AMP on September 26th.
You ready to call the winner?
I guess so.
Let's do it. Why are you sighing so heavy? Oh, Randy, excuse you. Randy.
I'm hitting the fart button.
Oh, my gosh.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, who could miss it?
Can I do it during the call?
No. Randy. Do you want to hit it one more time? Keep going. At this rate. Go ahead. There he goes. One more?
Oh, no. Hey, Terry, how's it going?
Not too bad. How are you?
Good. Hey, I want to ask, how bad do you really want to go see John Party? I know you got signed up, by texting and the word tickets to get signed up to go see him. But how bad do you really want to go see him?
Are you talking scale of 1 to 10?
Really bad. I think it would be awesome.
On a scale of 1 to 10, where is this?
Oh, probably a 15.
A 15? That's a lot. That's a huge want to go see John Party.
I think we need to address this right now, don't we?
Well, I think we got to give her the tickets.
She's got a John Party emergency.
Absolutely.
Congratulations, you've won them.
Woo! That is freaking awesome.
You're going to go see him at the Walmart AMP on September 26th.
Awesome. You made my day.
Just tell us who's the 4 states concert connection, Terry.
KIX 102.5.
Big Dave, good morning.
Big Dave's on here? What's
Dave is on here. And
reunion
got
of
here.
some
And Sarah
sort.
Hoo-ha.
Woody is showing up.
Oh,
what
my
the
goodness.
heck's going on
what a
today?
morning. Aren't we lucky?
We have been graced by the presence of madness.
I would have done something a little nicer to my hair if I would have known.
No, she wouldn't. No, she wouldn't.
My hair is too tall. It's not even in view of the camera. Sit down.
Pull your buns down.
I like my bun up high.
Me too.
Shiala says, Randy, you dialed wrong.
I did not dial wrong. Oh, okay. I guess for Shiala I did. Yeah. Your face sounds like a Randy problem, Dave.
What sounds like a Randy problem?
Dave's face.
Getting old?
Who knows?
That's been referenced quite a few times this morning.
I've had a few Randy problems. Usually a nap will solve that, or a cold shower.
Right. Y'all, night 2, I was not woken by a single bark.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Thank you to my neighbors.
Apparently she has done something about it. I wish my neighbors were as attentive and would do something about it. I went outside to take Belle out and... Now, they did take her in after that, but they're not doing anything about the initial barking, which I can live with that. I mean, as long as you don't leave it out there. What makes me mad is it's almost like she wants to see if maybe we'll just go back inside, you know?
Right.
So she waits a few minutes, and then she's like, all right, come on, let's go inside.
So what'd they do about the fence? Because they put up like the big, what was it, tarp or something, and it was like a sail.
They had a chain link fence originally. I think I showed you guys pictures of that. And they put up a tarp that covered the chain link fence. So you can buy these visual obstruction tarps that go on chain link fence. And they got one of those long ones and put that up. And I was like, you doofuses. Sure enough, first, thunderstorm we had, it took the whole fence and blew it over. They turned it into a sail is what they did. So then they had a company come out and put in a board fence, and it's about 6 foot tall. So I guess they think that if the dog can't see the people, they forget that she also has ears and a nose. And dogs use those senses more than they do their vision.
There's also slats.
Yeah, well, no, these are this is a board-to-board fence.
Oh, okay.
Which... again, is going to be an issue. Maybe not as much of an issue, but it's not as...
But you need that little gap, though, for the wind to get through,
They don't have any gaps. No, and most of those board-to-board don't. And they've got them all over Joplin that have withstood storms, so I don't know how that will do. But anyway, she still barks because dogs' eyesight is very poor. And they utilize their nose and their ears more. So if she hears someone open a door or walk or talk or anything, that dog goes nuts. Her name is Sue, and she has behavioral issues, and they're not doing anything about those. So it's, once again, they're Band-Aiding the situation, not doing anything about it. But as long as they are putting her inside once she starts barking and everything, I'm all right with that. If the time they leave her outside at night and we have to deal with this, we're going to have major issues.
Certainly
I will not tolerate that.
They've got to know better than that.
Well, I don't know. They're very old. And so, I mean, right now, the lady that owns it, she goes out with the dog and monitors. My only problem is she's really slow about putting the dog in, and it's almost like she's waiting to see if maybe she won't have to.
Right.
It's irritating, and it's just the general rudeness of it, the general audacity that, I guess this is their world and we're lucky to live in it. And there's an awful lot of that.
I think there's also some assumption of a dog is going to dog. It's going to bark.
That is not true. And I've even pointed that out to them in conversation. My dog doesn't bark. You know what they said? Well, good for her. And I'm like, no, that's not the way it works. It's not because she's just a freak of nature or a strange dog. It's because she's trained properly. Because I care enough to make sure as a dog owner that I'm going to be responsible enough to take care of it.
Would you move the mouse, please?
Yeah, fine, whatever.
Dave says, quit your complaining, Randy.
No, I will not, Dave. That's why you came here, is to hear that.
He's got a lot of feelings.
You're getting your money's worth. I've got some feelings about this, and y'all are going to hear about it.
Tell us about your other feelings.
Well, just a general disquiet. Hi, I'm General Disquiet.
General
Tin
Disquiet.
Hut. What do you guys think about that Charlotte, North Carolina murder?
Oh, the one on the train?
Was that not the most mind-blowing thing you've ever heard of?
So the thing, I don't know what's on KIX's X account, but there are so many times where I go to post something on there, and there are terrible videos in our timeline on the X account for KIX.
So we saw that.
And it just starts playing automatically. And I'm like, I don't want to see that.
Well, it cuts off. I don't believe, and maybe I'm sure there is somewhere full video, but all of them so far that I have seen everywhere, and I've not gone looking because I don't want to see that either.
Right.
They cut off as he's starting to stab her.
What I saw was just the panic in this woman and the fear of the, oh my gosh.
I didn't even see that. I mean, it cut off before she was even aware anything was going to happen. She's in her own little world on her phone, doing whatever, minding her own business. And this monster stands up behind her, pulls out a knife, and goes to stab her. It's horrific.
It is.
Could happen to anyone.
Oh.
This is a general statement, I think, on the breakdown of our society as a whole. The
In
fact
what way?
that this exists. You wouldn't have heard about this 20 years ago. This would not have happened 20 years ago. This stuff movies were made of.
So, I mean, you've got to think, though, do we just not hear about it because it wasn't made available to the public? Or why?
No,
Certainly,
I don't think it was
stabbings
happening.
have happened forever.
I mean, for one thing, I can point you back.
We'll see sunshine today, maybe some rain late in the afternoon with highs in the mid-80s, partly cloudy, lows in the mid-60s tonight. Sunshine, low 90s for Thursday, and then it gets hot again starting on Friday. Highs nearing 93.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radars just showing a few clouds over the 4 states.
63 in Sarcoxy, 64 in Pittsburgh, 66 in Joplin. To sign up for severe weather alerts, download the Zimmer Storm Center app.
And we're wanting to know, what is the old outdated thing that you still use?
623-1025 to call or text or tell us on Facebook.
This guy's going to be in concert at the AMP on September 26th. You might have heard Terry just win tickets, and we're giving you the chance to win tickets all week long.
It's Jump Party
On KIX 102.5.
Yeah, Megan says no one helped her. She just sat there and suffered.
And he stabbed her like 30 times.
Gosh, Major says they released the full video yesterday and you see everything. Did you watch it?
Don't look for these things, people. I've done this before and regretted it later. That kind of stuff does not leave.
No, you're going to have that in your brain.
It's scarring. It is scarring to see stuff like this. I think he stabbed her like 30 times, too. That's just maniacal overkill. And you were talking about, did it not exist 20 years ago, or did we just not hear about it 20 years ago? No, it did not exist. School shootings were not ever a thing until the late 90s. Never happened in the history of mankind until that. There is a moral breakdown, and it's happening at a much faster rate the further through time that we go.
What do you think's going on?
Just a general breakdown of morality.
Megan said, and that person has a record of mental illness and was released, is what she read.
Yeah, I would not watch it.
Yeah, I don't want to watch it.
I made that mistake once back when ISIS were doing all their beheadings and stuff.
Oh, gosh.
There was a video circulating around where they were killing a U.S. service or a diplomat or somebody that they had kidnapped. And I found it. It came up in one of these deals, and I went to watch it. I did not sleep for 4 or 5 nights. It still traumatizes me to this day what I saw. They beheaded him. And ever since then, when I see something like this, I get away from him as quickly as possible. Curiosity does kill the cat. You don't.
Oh, for
There's
sure.
some things you can't get back.
I think there's some things that you should still be sensitized to.
Yes.
And when you are consistently exposed to it, I think you get
It desensitizes you to that. Yeah.
And you become more complacent with it. I don't want to
Absolutely.
say okay per se.
But just where it doesn't affect you in the
Right.
same way.
I think it should.
Ever want to see anything like that ever again.
Jimmy says sad people are crazy.
I used to really be, I grew up watching horror movies, fascinated with horror movies, with special effects in horror movies. I liked gore movies when I was younger. I think that was around that time that all began to shift. I didn't like gore movies anymore. I like scary movies, horror movies, but I'm not a fan of the gratuitous gore. And certain movies, like what was the one that you liked so much?
Friday 13th?
No.
Was it scary or was it?
It was scary. The Strangers.
Oh.
Yeah, that one. Stuff like that where it's that kind
That
of
is just
random.
Yes.
The Purge movies, can't stand them. I hate them.
Yeah, I don't like gratuitous violence, gratuitous gore, none of that either.
Yep. Yeah, and I guess it was just because he's just sitting there, and then he just gets up, pulls it out, goes, to work.
Is it because she was a Ukrainian refugee, or why?
I don't think that had anything to do with it. I don't know. I think it was, obviously it was his mental illness. Obviously there's something wrong with the guy. That's the cause. But I think it was random. We've not heard yet. They've not released motivations or what might have caused it or what the reason.
Certainly, he's been arrested, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Good.
But that kind of craziness, and we live in a world where that kind of craziness exists, and it used to not exist. Did you realize that next year is the 250th birthday? Speaking of the world we live in, the 250th birthday of the United States.
Yeah.
We talked about that, didn't we?
We did.
And I was trying to figure out, what do you call it? Yeah, and the stupid names. We did. I remember that now.
Yeah, we talked about
Sorry.
that. Do you want to talk about it again? Do you have any feelings about it?
No, I just remembered it.
How do you really feel? So maybe it's a good thing that it's going to be getting cooler. Maybe that means you won't be drinking as much beer outside, if that is your summertime pastime, because mosquitoes prefer beer drinkers.
They sure do.
So there was this research team out of the Netherlands, and they wanted to see why some folks are like mosquito magnets and other folks just aren't. And so they conducted all these different experiments, had 500 volunteers. They had people fill out questionnaires about their hygiene, diet, behavior, all this good stuff. And then they had this big festival where they actually would monitor the people in action and kind of see what happened.
So what? They just went around and asked them, did you get bit by a mosquito today?
Well, they were filming all of this, and they had like people stick their arms out, and they had this like custom designed cage that was filled with mosquitoes.
What?
And
No!
so yeah. And so then they would test like how many bites and things you had. So
disgusting.
Yeah. So the video camera recorded how many insects actually landed on the arm compared to a sugar feeder on the other side of the cage. So they had the sugar feeder or the arm that they could choose from. Participants who drank beer were 1.3 times more attracted to mosquitoes than those who didn't.
Okay.
They were also more likely to target people who had slept with someone the previous night.
So it sounds like they're all about the stank.
They like the stank.
They like
Recent
the stank.
showering and sunscreen make people less attracted to mosquitoes as well.
See,
so
it's the
bathe,
stank.
wear sunscreen, don't do the deed, don't
Cover
drink
up
beer,
Cover up your smells.
and then they're not going to bite you as much.
They get a buzz on for people who have a buzz on.
The study says mosquitoes are drawn to those who avoid sunscreen, drink beer, and share their bed. They have a taste for the hedonists among us.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
They also found that people who are drunk will do anything that someone calling themselves a scientist asks them.
Right, yeah.
Stick your arm in this box.
Come over. You're at a music festival, but come here and let the mosquitoes gnaw on you for a little bit.
Why don't they discover if there's a mosquito repellent that actually works?
Have you ever tried those bracelets, though? Like
Who gave me? Someone gave me. Was it
Tom?
I think it was Tom. Tom gave me a couple of them. I've not tried them yet. When we were down in Texas, he said he wears one on his wrist and one on his ankle, and that they really, really, really work. And I'm like,
I think they do. And I know for little kids, they have these stickers that you can put on them that also help. I don't know.
I like that idea. I bet they don't work if you're jumping in and out of the pool. You know what's really bad right now? Horse flies.
Yes.
They are everywhere. These things hurt so bad when they bite. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Sunshine with a slight chance of showers late in the afternoon. Highs nearing 87. It is 66 in Joplin.
We'll give you a look at the weather forecast in about 15 minutes.
But we're talking about the old or outdated thing that you still use.
623-1025 to call or text us yours, or you can tell us on Facebook. What is the, like what?
Like, I know my husband still uses an alarm clock instead of the alarm on his phone.
That's a good example. So even though there may be better options for this particular thing, you still use the old thing because it's always worked for you.
What about you? What old or outdated thing do you still use?
My wife?
Oh, Randy! That woman is a saint for putting up with you. My
She
goodness.
She is.
Call or text to tell us the older outdated thing that you still use.
You look so indignant right now.
Yeah.
Here's
you're
low
being
cash.
mean. It's
Oh.
KIX. She did not deserve that.
I don't think I do.
Apparently, he said he got that white B word, according to Major.
He got that white B word.
The stabbing. When he stabbed her.
So who knows? You know,
Right.
the fact that she was white is what was against her.
I guess.
And
Wait, whoa. What's a horsefly?
Woody,
Do they not have horseflies in Nevada?
I'm pretty sure they
They've
do.
got to.
I got bit. Well, they have deer flies and horse flies. So it's a horrific looking thing. It looks like a giant, gross, nasty housefly.
It's huge, though.
Yeah, they're big. They're like this long and this wide.
See, Megan says a fly on roids with huge teeth.
Yeah, and they don't have teeth. This is what's disgusting. They have a proboscis.
Which is the little...
Yeah, it's this thing that goes out and injects into your skin, and then they begin to suck blood out.
But it hurts
And
when
it
a housefly
hurts.
does it.
And the thing is, they have a numbing agent in their blech, that first you don't feel it.
Yep.
And then it comes on just powerfully. It's like this fade in. And it's horrible. And they are so much faster than a regular fly. They're very hard to kill, very hard to hit.
Yes.
Hate them.
Phone's ringing.
Yeah, look it up. They're horrible. Hi there, Morning Kicks.
Good morning.
Hello.
Why did your voice do that?
I don't know. Well, okay, what's the old person or the old outdated thing that you still use?
Okay, no joke. A Walkman with cassette tape.
Really?
You still have one? I can't believe it doesn't eat the tapes.
It takes the tape. The tapes are good. Everything works. I was going through storage and found a box that my mom sold stuff, and sure enough, there was a old box of cassettes like Travis Tritt, The Judge,
Wow.
like old country.
So is this like...
I'm cleaning the house. I put in my new headphones because the headphones on it were broken.
Yeah.
But yeah,
There's something about that hiss that you hear on a cassette that is kind of retro. I get it. I totally get it.
And it's cool because your mom listened to them, so you have like that connection with her.
exactly.
That's awesome. Thanks for calling.
Have a great day.
Me too. Right, bye.
Hi there, Morning Kicks. What is the old person thing that you, or not old person? Wow, I got to quit doing that. What is the old outdated thing that you still use?
A tater twister.
Whoa, wait
Wait
a
a
minute.
second.
I think
Hold
you're
on.
saying it wrong. Don't you mean titter twister?
Randy!
Tater.
What's
We used to have
what's
those in gym class.
Randy, what is a tater twister?
So you cut the end of the potato off and you put it inside this little plastic dealie, and then you put this other plastic dealie with a blade on it,
Oh.
and you turn it on and you push it down, and it makes curly fries.
Wow, you're doing it wrong. No, I'm glad they didn't have that in my gym class.
That thing is broken and taped and glued, but I still use it.
Well, you got to get your curly fries somehow.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. I get it.
Thanks for calling.
Have a great day.
Can I use that? Can we use that?
Can you say that on air?
titter twister? Titter twister? What? I'm gonna.
Can you say tit?
I'm
You're
gonna.
talking about the bird.
What's a titter? Can you prove that I said something bad?
Oh my gosh. Sarah says my kid caught a baby scorpion the other day.
Oh, they're common around here.
It's a tater twister.
You know, I've only seen one scorpion in my whole life in Missouri, though.
But I
One.
thought scorpions, they have the tail.
They
right?
do, yeah.
Aren't they dangerous?
Well, they're what do they call them? Wood scorpions or whatever. They are dangerous. Their sting,
Yeah.
dangerous. Dangerous. Their sting hurts. It's not going to hurt you that bad. The ones that we have here do not do that much damage. They're a little worse than a wasp sting.
Oh, wow. Bryson says they also transmit anaplasmosis and can kill cows if not caught and treated soon enough.
What is I don't know if anaplasmosis has any effect on humans.
Huh.
Yeah, they're horrible.
He says all the horse flies left his house after they picked the corn around his house, thank God.
Really? So it's corn that attracts them? See, I noticed they're really bad in late July, August, September.
Yeah.
This latter part of the summers when they come out of their larva stage or whatever and then they come and try to bite you. They would always dive bomb us around the swimming pool around the end of the summer. Always got to watch out for them. And they are awful. I keep a can of the long shot, the Raid long shot that you can spray through the air. They're very hard to hit, though, because they are stinking fast.
But they actually go after you, like they attack you.
They will attack you.
Crazy.
They target you.
Yeah, don't say tater twister too fast. That's right.
Tater twister.
Yeah, because then you say that. Morning, Chris. Oh, Jimmy says she has one of them that makes the curly fry. She's got one, too. I guess my parents had one of those. I guess it was an apple twister.
Why am I hiccuping?
I don't know. You cut part of the apple off and you stick it on these prongs.
Yeah.
And then you lower kind of like a small, tiny axe looking thing onto your apple. And then you turn it real fast and it peels the apple for you.
Tater twister.
Tater twister. That's great. Happy retirement to you, Chris. How's it going? Wow, Julie says the older outdated thing that she still uses is AOL.
Oh my gosh, are you? No way. No way.
I didn't even know AOL was still a thing, to be honest with you.
How is that? I'm going to go look it up right now.
AOL or like Comcast, is that still a thing?
AOL is still a thing.
Really?
It is. I just pulled it up. It's got news, mail.
Is it
AOL.com.
an internet provider still, or is it just a website like Yahoo is
just
now?
a website. No, there's a subscription service.
For what? What are you subscribing to?
AOL.
Well, yeah, but hold on, we gotta go.
Holy cow! Why? Why? KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country.
Wanting to know what's the older outdated thing you still use?
623-1025 to text or tell us.
It's Jaboozy.
On KIX 102.5. You need to call that in, Julie. We need to talk about that.
Chris says Kathy's mom still uses AOL email. I don't even know.
Crazy.
Like I could not even guess what my AOL email address is.
Subscriptions, food game. What is subscriptions?
Oh, Bryson says, no, it isn't transmittable to humans. They get under the leaves of the corn in the shade.
System Mechanic, AOL makes. It's a featured product. Speeds up your slow PC by restoring speed, power, and stability. Those things are a scam, okay? All of those deals that offer to do that for you actually slow your system down because they're adding more to your work to your processor. Try it for free.
No thanks.
Safety and security, System Mechanic, AOL Live Support Plus, ad-free AOL Mail, AOL Tech Fortress, prevent viruses. Yeah, they're a whole thing. Wow. Can't believe this is still a deal. I'm shocked at people that use Yahoo.
Major says AOL was great when the internet came out. The chat rooms were great. Met many
weren't they?
women online. Yeah.
Yes, AOL was great. It was an own thing. Remember, you thought you weren't on the internet when you were on AOL because it was separate.
Yeah. What blows my mind are the people who still use Hotmail. That's another one. Two to the 3 to the 4. Oh my.
Christopher still has Yahoo. Yeah, a lot of people still use Yahoo, I know. Brett, obviously, still uses Yahoo.
Zero surprise on that one.
Yeah.
Absolutely no surprise. Major, you have Hotmail still? I don't think I've ever had a Hotmail.
I just got my wife off Hotmail a year ago. Yeah, I still have an account. It's still open, still active. I still go in and check it every now and then because MSN, was big. But haven't used it in years, ages.
I never got
I
into
think
MSN.
I finally closed it down. Oh, I did early on. KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Sunshine, then a slight chance of showers, highs nearing 87. It is 66 in Joplin.
And we're talking about the outdated thing that you still use, even though there may be better options available to you now.
623-1025 to call or text and tell us about the older outdated thing that you still use.
What is the outdated thing you still use, Pam?
My great-grandma's rolling pin, and I'm going to bring it over there, and I'm going to hit you over the head with it.
Hey, you guys just heard it. She just threatened me.
I think that threat is very valid, Randy Brooks.
Why? What have I done?
Thank you.
What have I done to this woman, if that's what she is?
Right there.
What?
Hey, I have a right to speculate.
Randy.
You just keep your kitchen utensils in your mama's kitchen.
I'll think about it.
Uh-huh.
What's the old or outdated thing you still use?
My mom's sifter.
What? You're using your mom's sister?
What are you using her for?
No, I do not.
You use her for what?
No.
Sifter.
What?
Sifter.
Oh, I thought you sifter.
Like your flour.
I thought you were saying sister, and I'm like, wait a minute. All right, it's prom again. Come on in, Judy. I need you to help me out.
All right, guys.
What the heck
You
is
gotta
wrong with a
emphasize the
sifter? Yeah, we just can't hear.
No,
That's
I
what
guess
it is.
not.
I guess. What is the old, outdated thing that you still use?
A tater twister.
Whoa, wait
a
a minute.
second.
I think
Hold
you're
on.
saying it wrong. Don't you mean titter twister?
Randy.
Tater twister.
We used to have those in gym class.
Randy, what is a tater twister?
So you cut the end of the potato off and you put it inside this little plastic dealie, and then you put this other plastic dealie with a blade on it, and you turn it on and you push it down, and it makes curly fries.
Wow, you're doing it wrong. No, I'm glad they didn't have that in my gym class.
That thing is broken and taped and glued, but I still use it.
Well, you got to get your curly fries somehow.
That's right.
Well, we're off to a great start with these calls, aren't we?
What's the older, outdated thing that you still use?
Much to our chagrin.
623-1025 to call or text.
Or you can tell us on Facebook.
It's the 4 states number 1 for country.
What a good break.
Could we make a funny promo out of it?
Oh, my gosh, yeah. We need some. Let's be honest. They haven't been changed in years.
No. Weeks.
Months.
Maybe.
Shifter.
says-
Vroom, vroom.
Megan says, I can still hear the dial-up tones if I close my eyes real hard. Sheila says, I did not hear anything. Moody, you didn't close your eyes tight enough, Sheila. That's pretty good.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, somebody would pick up the phone and you'd be like, oh my gosh, I was halfway through downloading that.
Mm-hmm.
Napster's not going to be up for another, or whatever.
Because it already takes like 12 hours to download a song. And
Is Napster still a thing?
I have no idea. When I bake, I still use my great-grandmother's flour sifter. I've never sifted anything in my life.
Napster is still a thing. It's not
Is LimeWire still a thing?
Oh, it's got the same logo and everything.
Really?
Yes.
Hold on, I got
So it's a music service for music fans, but you have to pay for it now.
Of course.
All the music and more. 110 million tracks ad-free on your devices. Lossless and exclusive playlists. I wonder if it's as virus-laden as it used to be.
Oh my gosh. It has pictures of album covers in the background on Napster. I thought this lady's tattoo on her stomach was just a whole bunch of belly hair.
LimeWire is still a thing, and it is the same thing. It's a share file platform. Mm-hmm. Share files. Securely and quickly.
Whoa, Napster's website is cool. That's fun to scroll through.
I like the way it scrolls the whole page, yeah.
That was fun.
Oh!
Sheila says, I miss you guys in this. You miss getting picked on?
Who does
You got to
what?
come visit. Morning, Kevin. Where is the Hootie Woody?
All right, I am going to pause for the cause.
Pause for the cause, risk it for the biscuit. You've certainly heard that before, right? He's never heard risk it for the biscuit? Really? You got to risk it for the biscuit. Like, you got to, if you really want the thing, you got to, put your neck out there a little bit. Shiala, come visit and bring Woody with you. As you're driving in from California, you can swing by Vegas, pick up Woody, and you guys can carpool here. La 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 la. Wait a second. Oh my gosh, Bryson. I don't think we've ever lurked your page before. Rusty Spur, Frenchies, and Bassets? Do you breed Frenchies and Bassets? Oh my gosh, these puppies are cute. No, look at those ears. Oh, you haven't posted in a hot minute, though. When was this picture posted? Oh, June 19th. It's freezing. I don't think we've ever stalked Bryson before because we would have realized that he has Rusty Spurs, Frenchies, and Bassets.
What?
He has puppies.
We were talking about Risk It for the Biscuit. When I first started playing club circuit, I played with these older guys. You know, that's where I met Tommy Bennett at. But the Larry Moore band I played for. And Larry would always end the night by saying, we're going to make a bug out for the dugout and blow this pop stand. But he had something else he said in that, too. And I was always like, what does that mean? What are you talking? Bug out for the dugout? We're not going to the dugout.
What does that even mean, bug out for the dugout?
This is not a pop stand. I don't know if you've realized they sell alcohol here.
Yeah, I'm talking about your puppies, Bryson. Normally, we stalk folks when they start hanging out on the live.
And we've never stalked Bryson. What's up with that, yo?
So I started doing a little digging, and I saw puppies.
Yeah, she thinks they're delicious.
They're not delicious.
Speaking of puppies, pregnancy update?
That was a nice segue there.
You're welcome.
Was really good.
You're welcome.
I'm officially 18 weeks now.
Nice.
Baby is the size of a cucumber, if you want that visual image.
That's weird.
Yeah. You can't really tell because of the clothes that I wear when I'm here. But yesterday, I was showing the kids my baby bump because I am bumping. And the boy goes, it looks like you're hiding a bomb.
Well, in a way she is.
And then Beans was like, don't talk about your little sister that way.
And in 6 more months, it's going to go off.
And then, yeah,
or seven more, yeah.
Yeah, but baby's doing really, really well. I go and I see the doctor a week from yesterday. So in 6 days, I'll go see the doctor again for my monthly checkup. And
what do they do? I mean, they get sonogram and all that.
They won't do sonogram for this one. I'll get to hear the baby's heartbeat, though, and they'll just check in, make sure I'm doing okay, make sure blood pressure is still great like it's been, make sure that I'm gaining weight
water retention,
and all that good stuff.
Are they advising you walk or do anything like that, or do they do that?
I was warned by one of the nurses because apparently I am a elder expectant mother.
How old are you?
35.
Yeah, you are.
And so...
But you know what? And this, I heard about this the other day, not to interrupt, but to interrupt.
Yeah.
This is becoming a thing.
Mm-hmm.
That more and more people are having children in their mid to late 30s.
Right.
In fact, that's where the majority of babies are being born now. For the first time ever.
The more you know.
So anyway,
I was told that older mothers like myself, apparently, once we get closer to the due date, I'll have to start going in for 20-minute monitoring sessions where, like, when you give birth, they put like a
truss,
harness. It's kind of like a seatbelt around your belly, but it tracks your baby's heartbeat and monitors it and things like that. And so essentially they'll do like 20 minutes of monitoring the baby as we get closer to the due date. And then every time I feel it kick, I've got to push a button. They just want to make sure that there's no stress on the baby or anything like that. And they can help make sure that baby's still healthy, which prevents like stillbirth and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because technically being 35 years old, I do have a higher risk pregnancy. Not to say that it's dangerous or that baby and I are in a bad place or anything like that. It's just something that they're aware of.
Just on the upper cusp
just
of
keeping an eye on
what's normal.
Yeah. Which is all good things. We want to keep baby safe and healthy, and I want to stay safe and healthy and things like that.
Yeah.
Yes, it's stress. It's stress testing is what it is. It's like non-invasive stress testing. You get to go on Thursday. You get to hear the heartbeat. I always love to hear the heartbeat because it's just reassuring that, like.
I like that noise, though. While they're looking for it.
And it was really cute because last time it was like baby was like squirming away from the doctor. And so we'd get it and then baby would move right. And so she'd have to move right. And then baby would go left. And so she was like chasing the baby with the doctor. It was cute.
What I have always hated about the sonogram images is I have never been able to see a baby on all three of my kids. When they get the sonogram image, I'd be like, what is that? Well, there's the nose, the head. I would never be able to see it. It would just be a mess of black and white. And then you see in a movie or on TV or something, and someone shows the image, and there's a baby right there. It's kind of a 3D image. I'm like,
depicted.
What is that? That's not what it looks like. I can never see it.
I think like the first sonogram picture that we got, it's really hard to tell what's going on. Like there's two little dots, which are hands, and then there's two larger dots, which are head and body. But I had an aunt who was like, oh, that's got to be two babies in there, right? And it started a whole thing with people being like, oh, Jen, are you pregnant with twins?
She's got twins.
No, it's just one. Because on my dad's side of the family, there is a history of twins. But I am not pregnant with twins. The more you know.
And all of my kids were going to be boys, too, we were told.
Kinda says, wait a minute, I thought you was my age. I don't know how old you are, Kinda. I have no idea.
Gina will not let me live it down. I was there during the delivery and everything. And, and when they brought her out and Dr. Bowles wanted me to cut the umbilical cord and everything, they brought her out. She says, the first thing I heard you say is, oh, it's a girl.
Wow.
You understand, I was not in my full mental, did not have control. I was
clearly
just like this the whole time going, watching all this. And plus, I had an inner infection, so come on.
Oh, right. That makes
give me a break.
That justifies it.
I was suffering.
Right.
And I had been told it was a boy all the way up to that.
I can't believe they got it wrong for that long. That's crazy.
Gina knew. She's like, it's not a boy. And I'm like, the doctor said it was. It showed on the sonogram. I could never see. He'd go, there's a penis. And I'd be like, that looks like gray static to me, but okay.
Right, yeah.
I mean, if that's what you think a penis is, fine. TikTok shop.
Just gray static.
Yeah, but gray static, and I'm like, have you seen one? I mean, do you need me to show you? I thought, didn't we do that exam last month? Is that what it looks like to you? But it was not. He's like, oh, I must have been wrong. Do you think?
Really?
And I'm like, oh, it's a girl.
I'm going, Kinda. We got a seg in 25.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to bring you a burrito with some strawberry jelly this week.
No.
I mean, we're close enough, Kinda.
I'm on a diet. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
We're talking about the old or outdated thing that you still use.
623-1025 to text or tell us what yours is.
You can also tell us on Facebook.
Here's Luke Combs.
On the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
Chris says, you always have excuses for when you are wrong.
I had no excuse. I mean, I had excuse for when I said what I did, but...
All my ultrasounds, once you reach a certain point, little man had one hand up by his face. He still sleeps with one hand up under his face. That's adorable.
Did you guys hear about the new Girl Scout cookie?
It's like an Oreo, isn't it? That's what it seemed like to me.
They're calling them Explore Mores.
Okay.
And it's said to be Rocky Road ice cream inspired. And I'm like, is it? Or is it Oreo inspired?
They're saying it was Rocky Road inspired?
Yeah, Rocky Road ice cream inspired.
Okay.
It's a brown sandwich cookie. So in other words, notice how they're staying away from anything associated with Oreo with this. Brown sandwich cookie. So in other words, it has brown on the outside cookie and then a cream filling in the center.
Is it chocolate cookie?
They say it tastes of chocolate, marshmallow, and toasted almond cream. According to the 4 hosts of ABC's Good Morning America, it tastes really good, really good, really, really good, and really good.
Could you imagine if they had one? Oh my God, this is the worst thing I've ever had in my life.
It's awful.
I hate it so
I think they ought to send us some and we could react that way.
Sucks. It's so bad.
I read that the Girl Scout who's the official test cookie taster has had to let out her sash 3 times in the past 2 years.
You know what I really wish they would do is make the gluten-free cookies a little bit better.
Well,
please.
Yeah, put gluten in it.
No. Megan says they took away the coconut ones, didn't they?
Yes.
Yeah. So, Jen, are you wanting a Frenchie? I have 3 dogs and a baby on the way. If you need someone to come play with your puppies and socialize with them, I will. But...
Meanwhile, in Boy Scout popcorn news, never mind. Who cares? Who cares?
But Randy only has 1 dog.
I don't need more than 1 dog.
Do you?
Do I? Do I need more than 1 wife? I don't.
Do you just compare your wife to a dog?
No, I would just point out that they're okay. Shut up.
Yeah, right. Make MJ eat what you're craving. I don't do a show with MJ though. Like,
thank goodness, right?
I guess maybe we could do a video about it.
Enough.
That's it. You told me that you would go through it with me.
I didn't realize that. I just thought it was one of those things you liked. Okay, I'll eat the burrito. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll taste all that
I'll
stuff.
bring one and we'll cut it in half. And so you can have half and I'll have the other.
You'll be just loving it over there. And I'll be like, you're disgusting.
It's good.
You're awful. Yeah, and I've also heard about pregnant women who want to eat laundry detergent and things like that.
Okay, I'm not to that. Thank goodness.
Are we doing? No, we agreed that it was in January. That's why.
We talked about moving it though.
Yeah, we could do that.
Bryson says, depends on the circumstance. Hey, now. 14 seconds. I wish I could bring another craving. What if it's another craving that I have?
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Sunshine, maybe some rain late in the afternoon, a high near 87. It is 66 in Joplin.
And we've got the Morning KIX takeover starting in just 15 minutes.
So make sure to go on the KIX app or the KIX website and vote on the songs that you want to hear this morning.
But we've been talking about the old or outdated thing that you still use, still swear by, even though there may be better options available.
623-1025 to call or text.
What's the outdated thing you still use?
Cassette tapes in my pickup.
Do you really?
That's wild to me.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I got a question. How do you keep them from getting chewed up all the time? Because as the heads get older and dirtier, they get to where they pull more of the tape sticks to them.
Get a head cleaner.
Head cleaner.
Obviously, you just get a head cleaner, of course.
Like that sponge that I use in the mornings for mine. up here. You know, I had my nephew, he was going through his dad's, my brother's, cassettes. He still has a big collection. And he pulls out the head cleaner and he goes, "Who is this?" I'm not kidding. He thought it was a band. He goes, "Somebody named Head Cleaner?"
What a weird band name.
Yeah, and he goes, and it looked really plain. You know, they didn't have any pictures on it or anything. I'm like, you idiot.
What's the old or outdated thing that you still use?
Well, it's not mine, but it's my husband's. He has a alarm clock, radio alarm clock.
Oh, like a clock radio.
Yeah, it's not digital, so he has to tune it every morning to get a radio station when the alarm goes off, and it's so irritating.
You tell him, you can make now on your phone where it wakes you up with your, like KIX. You could have KIX playing off of the app. It will actually start the app playing for your wake up.
What is the old or outdated thing that you still use?
When I was 16, my mom bought me a set of makeup brushes, and I still have my blush brush.
Oh.
Yeah, she doesn't actually use them. I mean, have you ever seen Ariel? She's not wearing any makeup.
Randy.
Well, we wish she would, but...
Randy.
What? I'm just saying.
What's the old or outdated thing that you still use?
I have a crock pot that was a wedding gift from my first husband.
And how long ago was that?
25 years.
Woo!
Oh, my gosh. I'd be afraid to use something that old.
Oh, no, I wouldn't. That thing is seasoned.
It's missing a knob, but you can still turn it with a pair of pliers.
Much like her first husband.
Yeah.
He's missing. What is the outdated thing that you still use?
623-1025 to call or text.
Or you can tell us on Facebook.
It's the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
The Jet Bird.
Do it.
Woo! I can't do it like I did that. Woo!
Much like her first husband.
There's a link to the burrito that I eat. I don't know that you guys can do because it's over on Twitch, but it's just the gluten-free, dairy-free Amy's burrito, and it's got rice and beans in it, and that's it.
Sounds like I could eat that.
Yeah, I mean it's rice and beans and a gluten-free tortilla.
Probably loaded with preservatives because it's a microwave burrito.
Probably.
I'm not supposed to eat any of that. Amy's.com, our food. Oh, okay, that's the link you just sent.
Yeah. That's the burrito. And it's delicious. And
Kendra, you should go to timeout for suggesting me going to timeout.
And you just cut off a little bite and you dip it in the strawberry jelly that you have on the side and eat it. And it's great.
Bring it in any old time.
Okay.
We can do it. Okay. We can do a segment about it.
I wish I could think of another. That's like my main craving right now. I don't really know what else.
Burrito with jelly. I've talked about my wife's was A1 on everything.
Mm-hmm.
She really did this. She liked angel food cake with A1 steak sauce on it. Disgust.
Yeah. What else do I eat?
No. Your fingernails.
I really like blueberries and cottage cheese, but that's not weird.
It is a little weird. It's a little weird.
No.
It's a little weird.
Yummy is what that is.
Is they link on here? Yes, they is.
The link is, I guess, over on the KIX Twitch.
But yeah, you can see it up there in the comments. You could write it down, which would be a pain in the butt.
It's just Amy's gluten-free, dairy-free bean burrito. That's what that is.
Hey, we got a podcast coming out today.
Yeah, we do.
First one in a while for the Morning KIX Extra. About a month, right?
Talking about your impulse buys.
Yes.
No, it's not been a month because we did a back-to-school one.
Okay.
And this one's going to be talking more about end of summer, beginning of fall, football, all that good stuff.
All of that's going to be in there, so get ready for that.
Mm-hmm.
And tomorrow is the word you can't say or your trouble word.
Oh, like how you ruined... Hold on. Don't look at me like that. I will.
Come on.
Marin.
Manarin.
Marin and air. No. Don't do that. Stop it. Stop.
Wait. She turned it into a song. It sounds like a motorcycle starting up. Oh, that was the best. Yeah.
Say it normal.
Marinara.
No.
That is normal.
Marinara. I can't. Okay, never mind. That word, I can't say it anymore. Thank you. I never had problems with it until he had to say it wrong, and now I'm just ruined for it.
Oh my gosh, that was so good. Hi there, Morning KIX. What is the old outdated thing that you still use or swear by?
An old hand meat grinder.
And meat grinder. You don't have the new automatic solar powered connect to your tooth via Bluetooth meat grinder?
Yep, it's a meat that's a hand crank with.
I mean, at least you...
My great-grandmother's.
So whose meat do you put in there?
Randy.
I get my steak and grind it up and make stuff with it.
Mm-hmm.
That way you can eat it with a straw.
Yep, and I also do deer meat with it and everything.
And your biceps always look fabulous.
Yeah. Betsy's over there cranking that meat grinder. Thanks for...
I don't find them very often. They hook on your counter and you crank it down and then you put your meat in it and grind it.
So where I grew up, my family, they butchered cows and pigs every year. We had a meat grinder, but it had a motor on it, electric motor that ran it.
Fancy.
So we were all fancy uptown. Yep.
Nope.
I couldn't have imagined.
My grandmother back in the 20s.
They would do as much as, like 200 pounds of hamburger. I couldn't imagine grinding up. You have to go through that stuff 2-3 times, grind it 2-3 times to make it really good. I couldn't imagine doing that. You would have biceps, yes.
But I use it to grind deer meat to press it out on a jerk to make deer jerky.
I bet you can't move your arms after you're done.
No, it don't bother me because I have a hand press and I press it out and put it on the dehydrator.
Thanks for calling.
Have a good one.
Frontier Franny right there.
Okay, so I guess one of the things that I've been craving that I haven't been able to eat is jalapeno poppers.
Why haven't you been able to eat those?
Because they're not gluten-free. And I want the ones that are like cream cheese and jalapeno fried. That is what I want.
I don't care for those.
I don't want the ones that have like the yellow cheese in there. I don't want the...
You want queso?
No, I want cream cheese. I don't want queso.
Queso is cream cheese.
Oh,
cream cheese.
The white stuff.
Philadelphia cream cheese, yeah. Well, queso is white stuff.
Okay. I don't want just a plain old jalapeno that has cream cheese in it. I want it fried and battered, and I can't eat it because of gluten.
Woody can't say Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
There's other words that we have trouble, or collections of words. When words are put together in a phrase, I mean, the DraftKings that I'm doing right now has been a thorn in my side because there are numerous phrases throughout their copy that I struggle over. And it just sounds like I've been drinking all morning.
It's really fun watching him.
Yeah, I will do 4, 5, 6 times trying to get a 2 or 3 word phrase said and still make it sound conversational. Kendra can't say cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
Jalapeno dip in ice cream. Yeah, at least it's not that. That is true.
My husband can't say anonymous. He says anonymous.
There are certain things that I think people are just lazy about. We have in radio, there are people who work in this building who say specifically or pacifically.
Pacifically?
Yeah.
Yes. I was going to say specifically is correct.
They'll say pacifically. And what's the other one that they always say that last time that happened in a meeting, I turned around and looked at you.
Especially?
Especially. I will slap you backwards and forwards. It is not especially. There is no X in that.
Right.
There's not even a C at that part of the word.
I had a coworker in radio who'd say, instead of saying literally, he'd say literally. And he used it all the time.
It's literally.
He's like, I don't know. He'd be like, the sky is blue. Literally. I am tall. Literally.
You are literally saying that word
I'm like,
wrong.
Stop it. Marinara. Thank you, Chris.
You're saying it wrong. It's marinara.
It's Manette. No.
It's Manette. No. That's the way she says it now is Manette. No.
Yeah.
I like marinara or whatever you were doing. That was cool.
It was not cool.
But how did you do it?
I don't know.
Marinara. There it is. Marinara.
I used to have no problem saying this.
Marinara.
I'm just going to start saying red sauce.
I love that. I could do that for you. I feel so, that I've done some, I feel like
okay, you can't word either, apparently.
I've contributed.
I have
hard. Contributed.
No, contributed.
Contributed.
I contributed.
I used to say phonetically.
Oh,
in fact, I got called out in my early radio career. I'd read it. I knew what it meant. I just never heard it pronounced correctly. And I thought, surely you would pronounce that word phonetically, wouldn't you? Phonetically? Phonetically?
All right, we got 30 seconds.
Okie doke.
Are you ready?
Sort of. No, I'm not. I need to get the calls ready.
15.
28.
Why has he got your darling?
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
We'll see sunshine today, though there could be some rain later on in the afternoon. We'll see a high near 87. It is 66 in Joplin.
We've been talking about the old thing that you still use or swear by, even though there may be better options available.
623-1025 to call or text or tell us on Facebook.
What's the old thing you still use?
My mom's tea kettle.
Her tea kettle. How old is it?
It was actually, I think, my great-grandma, so it was at least probably 40, 50 years old.
This is like an heirloom in your family.
Yeah, and it's, I do believe, like cast iron. It's heavy.
What's the older, outdated thing that you still use?
Our oldest thing that we use is our couch and love seat. It's about 10 years old.
It's still in good shape? Still works okay?
Yes, it does.
I mean, it's just now to the point where it's perfectly broken in, isn't it?
It is, but I think I'm going to buy a new one very soon.
Is 10 years old that old for furniture?
I kind of feel like maybe for a couch, yeah, because isn't it going to get lumpy and like butt-shaped after a while?
Well, I don't know, but when I was growing up, back in my day, we, I mean, the furniture that I remember being a baby, and growing up on, they had even when I left home. So
really?
Yeah, they kept stuff forever like that.
See, not my parents. My parents got new couches and things, so I don't know.
What's the older, outdated thing you still use?
A very old VCR camcorder that's over 20 years old.
You still record VCR videos?
I sure do. Every family get-together, like Christmas and stuff, everybody's like, what are you doing with that video thing?
How are they going to watch these things later?
They have to come to my house.
Because she still has a VCR.
Right.
Yes.
And that's why they don't go to her house.
What is the older, outdated thing that you still use?
My brain.
Are you sure you still use that, Chuck?
I still use it every once in a while.
It's definitely outdated.
What's the older, outdated thing that you still use?
I've got a simple lighter that I bought in '71 when I was over in Vietnam with my ship's logo on it, and I still use it every day.
That's really cool.
Getting harder and harder to do with the anti-smoking culture that we live in now, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I need to quit smoking is what I need to do.
What is the older, outdated thing that you still use?
You can text us yours, or you can also tell us on Facebook.
It's the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
Forgot to do takeover because I was sitting there thinking, why didn't they put the DraftKings thing in one of these breaks?
I don't know.
What the heck?
Yes, that is the word that I was trying to say, Woody. What's the red on Randy's shirt? Show them. It's a rose. Do you see it? It kind of looks like a red blob, I guess.
Just a little, it's got a black thing around it that says Aero NYC. So it's just a logo. I bought it for the color, the shirt.
Mm-hmm. My mom still has the same couch for 41 years. It's still in perfect shape.
Cheap
Does she
followers.
sit on it?
Oh, hey, we've got cheap followers.
Thank God, just what we needed. Are you blocking?
I'm trying to. It's making it.
I can get it.
Oh, there we go. They're banned.
Bye.
See ya.
Chris says it looks like a bullseye.
It is not. Don't wear one of those on my chest.
Morning, Linda. Morning, Rudy. All right, so tomorrow, like we said, we're talking about the words that you can't say. You know my word. Can you
What
say
is it?
rural?
Rural.
See, that's another one that trips up a lot of radio folks.
February.
February.
I have to slow down usually and say it a couple of times.
Library.
February.
Crayon. So we'll do that tomorrow. We'll also lament that summer went by way too fast, and Secret Sound is over $1,700. And more jump party tickets, of course. Glad you finally went live. Thanks for finally coming to hang out, Woody. It was good to see you.
Yeah.
See you.
All right. Have a great rest of your Wednesday, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.